Any health-related information on the following show provides general information only. Content presented on any show by any host or guest should not be substituted for a doctor's advice. Always consult your physician before beginning any new diet, exercise, or treatment program.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Inspired and Empowered Living TV show and podcast, Inspired and Empowered Living for a thriving business and life. We are live Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern on talk4tv.com, w4wn.com, and my YouTube channel. And today we are going to be talking about, it's all about connection. And you're going to learn that success isn't about what you do. It's about how you connect. In this episode, we'll dive into the power of authentic connection and how it fuels both business growth and personal fulfillment. So stay tuned for more. It's all about connection. And I'm your host, Nancy Deutsch, licensed clinical social worker, certified hypnotherapist, and intuitive business expert. And I combine my counseling, coaching, and intuitive abilities to transform your life and your business. And this show is not a replacement for therapy or counseling. It is for educational purposes only. So are you ready to live an inspired and empowered life and have a thriving life and business? Get ready. And I see that we have Allie in the house. Good evening, Allie. Hi there. So let's talk about connection, everybody. So when I talk about connection, what do I mean by connection? And what does connection feel like, look like, experience? Because the bottom line is, the more you will succeed in your life and in your business, the more connected you are. Okay, so what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is learning how to connect more deeply with your body and what your body's needs are, what you're feeling, your connection to your feelings, a connection with your thoughts, connection with the higher aspects of self. And we're going to go more into that very shortly. Connection with who you really are. And it's learning to live from that authentic place so that you can live from that place and have relationships from that place and make a bigger difference in your life and the lives of all you connect with, all your friends, all your family. Perhaps there's coworkers or clients or patients, or it's whoever you come into contact with, because the bottom line is, when you are in connection with yourself in that deeper level, you are radiating the light and the love that is the truth of who you are. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight, and going deeper in, and how that affects your not only relationships, but affects your life and how it affects your business. It's a game changer in every way. And so let's talk about my quick Psych 101. My Psych 101 lesson is you have your conscious mind, and your conscious mind is the part of you that decided to come here, whether you're here live or you're listening at a later time. Your conscious mind gave you that message and you listened. Congratulations, conscious mind of yours. And then you have your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is the part of you from the moment you were conceived to present time that has recorded everything that has happened for you, and limiting beliefs and emotions and the ways that you disconnect are all in your subconscious mind. The disconnection and when you're not feeling connected, that's all about those limiting beliefs and emotions that need to be healed and cleared. And that's why it's so important to understand what's going on in that subconscious mind of yours. And then you have your superconscious mind. And your superconscious mind is a part of you that you want to make sure that you are connecting with more and more consistently. Because as you connect more to that part of you, it is a life-changing experience. So when you connect with your superconscious mind, I'm talking about your higher self, that wise, unconditionally loving part of you. And everybody has a higher self, everybody. And that you can call on your higher self and bring that higher self in and ask that higher self, help me make a deeper connection. And then there's your soul. And your soul is the loving, wonderful, shining light that you are, the love and light. And when you're in that authentic connection, in a personal relationship, in your life, in your business, you are shining that light and you are connected with your soul and with the other person, heart to heart, soul to soul. And so then you also want to be connecting, and your superconscious mind is also making a connection to the universe, to the universal consciousness, to your angels, your guides, beings of light, all the beings that are around you that are there for the asking. They're all there for you. And you want to make a deeper connection with them. And that's what this is about. So, another way that you want to be connected is you want to be connected to the child inside of you. And there is this loving, playful, divine child that wants to have fun. And you want to be connected to that because that's the part of you that's like, oh, let's play, let's have fun. And a lot of times as adults, we forgot how to have fun. And that you can have fun whether you're in personal relationships, whether you're at work, whether you're running your business. You can have fun and make things fun. So you want to be able to connect to that divine, playful child, the one that wants to have fun and has fun, and the silly one. I get silly, and I know when I'm in silly mode that my kid is coming out to play. And then you have the wounded child. And the wounded child is part of that child that's locked up into your subconscious mind. Those limiting beliefs and emotions, the child that maybe doesn't feel good enough or worthy or deserving, or the child part of you that feels like you don't know how to connect, or you're scared of connection, or I work with a lot of clients that have social anxiety, and there's fear of connection. And I want you to know that that wounded child, what it needs most is for you to connect more deeply with that child part of you so that you can heal and then become playful and have the playful child. And I want you to know it's all possible. And it's part of the power of what happens when you have that powerful, authentic connection with yourself and with others. And there's something about connecting with other people. And I don't know where I found this, but I love this when I heard it. And intimacy, you've all heard the word intimacy. You want to be more intimate. You want to be more intimate in your connections, in your personal connections, the people that you love in your life. You want to be more intimate. And you want to be intimate when you are into me I see intimacy. Into me I see. And when you make that deeper connection to others and you have intimacy, what happens is it helps you understand and develop an even deeper connection to yourself. And when you're in running your business, when you're at work, when you're doing what you do in your life, in your business, when you have those intimate connections, they can help you discover more about who you are and how you come across or how you are with other people, or what will help you to make a bigger impact. Learning to have those intimacy connections is a really powerful way to transform your life and your business. And we're going to talk more about that as well. So, and I know Rebel had talked about, just posted the thing about the workshop. And I'm going to talk more about that very shortly. So stay tuned to find out about the free virtual workshop that will be coming up very soon in a couple of weeks. Okay. So let's talk a little bit more about your being able to, I'm just making sure that I plug in my computer so that I don't disappear. All right. So if I want to make sure that I continue the connection during this show, all about connection. So how do you begin? How do you begin to make that deeper connection with yourself and then make the deeper connection with others? And you start with becoming aware. You start with becoming aware more of what's going on in your body, what's going on in your mind, and breathing and becoming present. And you know that you're present when you start feeling and noticing your body. And when you start feeling and noticing your body and your breath, I love talking about the breath because the breath is a wonderful way to feel that connection. And your breath, being able to feel and connect with your breath, and being able to really experience your breath and feel yourself in connection with yourself. When you are feeling your breath, when you are feeling your body, when you are feeling your feet, you are in connection with you. And being able to be in connection with you is what will change how you see yourself, how you feel. It's learning to have that awareness of what your body is saying to you, what your feelings are saying to you. And if you're present or if you're not, if you're disconnected. And it's learning to have more presence, learning to feel more connected and breathe and feel that connection. That's right. Feeling that connection with yourself. And that's where it begins. It begins with you. And it begins with you connecting through awareness with yourself and doing the breathing, making that deeper connection. And as you feel yourself, and you want to learn how to make a deeper connection with your soul, your higher self, that wise, unconditionally loving part of you. And you do it by being able to maybe start your day in a positive spiritual way, like prayer, or it could be meditation. Now, it doesn't have to only be quiet meditation, it could be presencing, being mindful. Even when you are in the connection with your breath and your body, you're in a meditative state. Mindful meditation is becoming mindful and aware. And doing mindful practices is a great way to continue and grow your connection to yourself and your awareness with what's going on. And you want to make that deeper connection with nature because nature will help you be able to, it can really inspire you and empower you when you feel more connected with nature. And so you want to connect with nature, you want to connect with yourself. And when you have made that deeper connection with yourself, with the higher aspects of your being, you are ready to make the deeper connections with others. And when you make the deeper connection with another person, like I said, in the intimacy, what happens is it transforms. So let's give you an example. Let's say you are in working on growing your business, and you're working on growing your business and you want more clients. When you make that authentic connection with potential clients and they feel who you are, that will grow your business because they will get who you are. It's that know, like, and trust factor. Now, the know, like, and trust factor is not only about business, it's about life. Because when you are in any relationship, it starts with meeting somebody, getting to know them. So whether it's your life or business, it's getting to know people. Then if you feel a connection, there's a like factor. And as people get to know you, and here's the thing, this is about being authentic. And what do I mean by being authentic? Being authentic is when you are real. You're not you're not playing a role. You're really in touch with who you are. And you're meeting another person in an authentic way, heart to heart, soul to soul. So let me give you an example of what I mean by that. So before I meet people, I I do a prayer. So whether if it's something that I'm doing for my business, for my life, I like to pray before I have that interaction. And I usually say, I mean, even today, I did the prayer with Rebel. And because I want to make sure that I'm coming from that place where I'm connecting with you, heart to heart, soul to soul, and making a bigger difference in your life. And so if you have questions, please feel free to ask me the questions. And if you're on live, then I want to hear your questions now. And if you're doing it at a later time, put them on the YouTube. Put them in the Facebook. Tag me. Let me know. Because I want to be here for you and answer those questions. And it's about asking remember I said I was going to talk about the higher self and your soul. When you are more connected with that higher self and soul part of you, and your higher self is this wise, unconditionally loving part of you that's there. It's a part of you that has a wisdom beyond who you are right now in present time. And it has understanding and knowledge that you can ask and rely upon. And your soul is the core energy of who you are. It's the core energy of who your higher self is and who you are. You and your higher self are part of your soul. And it's that core energy of light and love. And it's about being able to make that deeper connection with these parts of you that brings the profound changes that you're seeking in your life and in your business. And the profound changes when you connect more deeply to these aspects of self. You're coming from an authentic place where people feel you. Because Maya Angelou, I love her quote. And I don't remember the exact quote, okay? But I do remember it's something like, people are not going to remember what you do. People are going to remember how you made them feel. And that's really what it's about. People want to feel you. They want to know you. They want to experience you. And so whether it's your personal life or your business, when you connect more deeply with your higher self and your soul, and you make that more profound connection, it changes all of your connections. So how do you know? How do you know that you're being authentic? How do you know that you're making that connection? Again, this comes back to feelings. It's learning to feel whether are you feeling peace? Are you feeling love? Are you feeling joy? feeling your feeling. That's what you want to make sure that you're doing. When you're feeling that, you know you're more in connection of the higher aspects of self and of the universe. And I really want to support all of you in knowing that you can make the changes in your life that you seek. And I'm really excited to bring this free virtual workshop that I will be sharing in a couple of weeks. And this workshop is called Freedom and Fulfillment: 3 Steps to Grow a Thriving Holistic Business, for women coaches, therapists, nurses, and holistic professionals. And what you'll learn how to master client attraction strategies. What do you need to bring those clients to you to change their lives? Then you'll learn about breaking free from your limiting beliefs about moving forward, limiting beliefs about charging what you're worth. And you'll learn how to confidently monetize your unique gifts and take action so that you are changing your life by making more money, doing what you're being called to do in an alignment with your soul, and making greater transformation in your clients' lives. So join me for this beautiful 3-day virtual workshop on March 18th, 19th, and 20th. And it's at 7 p.m. Eastern. And Rebel put the link in. And Rebel, can you put the link in again just to make sure? So you want to go to inspiredandempoweredliving.com/workshop. So it's a workshop, WORKSHOP. So it's the name of the show, inspiredandempoweredliving.com/workshop. And I am looking forward to seeing you there. And definitely, I look forward to having you join us. Okay. Hello. All right. So let's get back to connection. So, what do you need to do to make that deeper connection? Well, one of the things is it's learning to become aware. And when you're connecting with another person, whether it's in your life or in your business, it's really about learning to be more present. That's why the mindfulness exercises that I was talking about earlier are so important. Because when you do the mindfulness exercises, like for example, the breathing exercise, becoming aware of your breath, becoming aware of your body, becoming aware of your feet, or you can become aware of 3 things in your environment and being focused and aware of what's going on. And the more aware you become, the more you're able to become more present right here, right now. And what's most important when you're making the connection with other people and with yourself is being in the present moment, being in present time. Now, if you find that you're in your head and you've got the mind chatter, and you're busy talking and the mind is going, what that means is that you're not present. You're in the past. If you're feeling or like you're thinking about maybe you're feeling depressed, or you're feeling anxious, or you're feeling frustrated. You may be in the past. Or if you're feeling anxious and worried about the future, then you're in the future and you're not present. And so the most important thing is to come back into present time. And coming back. That's right. And breathe. Right here, right now. And allowing yourself to be in that state of presence. Because when you're in the state of presence, that's when the deeper connection happens, the more authentic, intimate connection happens. And I see we have some questions coming in, and I love your questions because that makes me helping. So Misty asks, breathing will help stay in the present? Yes. Okay, Mickey says hard to stay aware at times. Okay, so when you are focusing on your breath and being really aware of your breath, it will help you be that's when you're present, because you're focusing. Your breath is happening in present time. And so focusing on your breath helps you to be present. So one of the other things that I do when I want to become more present, let's say, like, for example, I'm going to be really authentic right now. Okay. So I had a crazy day, and I was running around and it's been one thing right after another. And so I was running a little late for the show, getting ready. And I said to Rebel, I'm not really present right now. And I did a prayer with her, which helps, because prayer always helps me. I love praying. And I want you to know, you don't have to do official prayer. You just talk and ask for help. That's all. You could just say, please, God, please help me. Or angels, guides, beings of light, please help me. That's prayer. It's okay. So before I came on, I'm like, oh, I'm not present. I'm not grounded. So what I do in a quickie moment, in a quickie minute, is I notice, okay, my breath and my feet. I notice my feet. I've given this example before, but I'll give it again, because when I would live upstairs in an upstairs apartment, and before I go downstairs, I always want to make sure that I am present and grounded enough, because the last thing that I want to do is not be present and hurt myself by falling down the steps. And so when I am taking a step, I breathe and feel my feet. So that is something that all of you can do that will help you to come into present time. And when it's in that present time, that's when the connection really happens. Now, if you're someone, and all of us, I mean, every one of us has had this experience. So I don't want you to think, oh no, it's just me. I want you to know that if you're thinking, like if you're talking to somebody and you're making a connection, but you're thinking, because your mind is going, what can I say to them? Or what do I need to say? Or if you're feeling a little nervous because you want to make sure, let's say you're on an interview, or you're doing something and you're starting to feel nervous, and the best thing for you to do is breathe and feel your feet and come back and listen. So if you find becoming aware, and I know, Mickey, you said so, being aware is hard at times. Listen, awareness takes practice. And it takes a lot, it can be a lot of practice. But I want you to know, the more you practice awareness, the more you practice presence and connection to self, the more powerful your life and the connections with others you have will become. Because what happens is, when you're in that state of awareness, you can start learning more about your subconscious mind, the limiting beliefs and thoughts. Very often you're on automatic and you're not aware of what those automatic thoughts and feelings are. But when you start connecting with yourself, and what happens is, those limiting beliefs run your life and they will run your business. And that's why it's so crucial to really learn that place of awareness and presence, that state of consciousness. And we're going to keep working on that, because I really want to support all of you. I can't even emphasize how much that self-awareness, self-discovery happens, and it becomes a change, a huge change for your life and your business. It's coming into more of who you really are. Now, if you're in feelings like fear or anger or frustration, it's learning to be able to move through the feelings, not deny them, but to move through them swiftly, so that you're then able to come back to a quietness or a peace. And that's what happens. I'll give you an example. So Emily, one of my clients, she came in and she really feeling angry and frustrated about what was going on at work. And so I worked with her, I listened to her, I talked to her, and I really was present. When I'm with my clients, I am present. When I'm with you, I am present, because I want to make sure that I am giving you that presence to be able to make a difference in your life. And so Emily came in, she was feeling angry and frustrated. And so we talked and helped her to process through the anger and frustration and what was going on with the anger and the frustration. And by the end of the session, she was like, I'm feeling peaceful. And you know what? That can happen for all of you. All of you can move from that anger, that frustration, that fear, to a place of quietness or peace or stillness, when you make that deeper connection with yourself. And when you bring that connection of peace or joy or gratitude to other people, they feel it. And you will be remembered. You will be remembered. They will want to be around you. So whether it's your personal life or your professional life, they will want to be around you, because you made them feel really like feel better, feel happier, feel more peaceful. That's what you want. That's what it's about. Making that deeper connection. It's all about connection. And so, learning to make that deeper connection. And it starts with the awareness, with the breath, connecting with your body, coming into present time, and really allowing yourself to shine your light. Move through feelings that need to be moved through. And you can use your breath to breathe through them. And then know that you have changed yourself and a life. Now, what do I mean by changing a life? The more that you show up from that place of peace or joy or gratitude, the more you're in that authentic self, you're in that higher self, your higher self. You're connected to your soul more. And you make a bigger difference. Whether it's your personal life or your professional life, it doesn't even matter. When you show up from that place of presence and authenticity, you make a difference in people's lives. And so what I am going to support you, we're going to talk more about connection and how to make that deeper connection and how to transform it and use it. How to transform it and use it in your life. How to create more success with it in your life, in your business, by working with connection. And so join me next week for more about It's All About Connection, and learn how to use those connections in more authentic, powerful ways that change your life and change the lives of others. And next week, join me live on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern on Talk4TV, W4WN.com, my YouTube channel. And you can find the podcast on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple, Pandora, Amazon, and many more. And I wish you all. And before I leave, remember, you can join the workshop, free virtual workshop, to change your life and the lives of those you're meant to serve, on March 18th, 19th, and 20th, 7 o'clock p.m. Now, I wish you an inspired and empowered week and an inspired and empowered day. Have a great one, everybody. Bye for now.